Hey comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do Comic Book Haul week number 186. And this is a special week this week, guys. This week is going to be called Bat Week. That's right, fans. It's Batman Day on Saturday. So instead of just celebrating one day, I'm just going to be doing Batman Week. Now, this plays in perfect to my new series that I'm doing on my channel called Batman Classics, where I review all classic issues of Batman, and that takes place anywhere between pre-new 52 and older. So that's what I'll be doing this entire week, is that I will be reviewing all those classic Batman titles. Now, never fear, regular reviews will continue over on Comic Frontline this week, but to tell you the truth, there really wasn't that many comic books for me to buy this week. Probably the lightest week in comics that I've ever bought. So I replaced it with other stuff. So here we go. Here is this week's haul. So the first thing I wanted to show you was, this is the first time since its release that I've seen these guys come out, and I stopped at Target and I got a couple of them because it was the only ones that they had, and this was the new Star Wars action figures that were released. I got a couple of them from The Force Awakens. You can see here I obviously got Luke Skywalker, so that was pretty cool, and these go for $7.99 a piece. And then the next one I wound up getting was Poe Dameron, so the X-Wing fighter, part of the Rogue Squadron or whatnot. So those were the two guys that I got lucky to get. I haven't seen any at all except those two times, or that one time. So I got lucky to get those guys. So those are the two action figures I got. Here is this week's bag. So you're probably thinking, wow, what do you have in there, Mike? So, all right, so we're going to take out the bag. It's another Gotham bag. I have to be very careful here because if I don't, things are going to fall on the floor. All right, so the bag is now on the ground. It's sitting on the floor in my garage, just with a whole bunch of other stuff that needs to be recycled. So here we go. First things first is the comics. This week, we wound up getting Star Wars issue number 6 of Canon. The Last Padawan, or whatever it was. I think it starts a new series. Greg Weisman is still the writer on this, and Jacopo Gamija, or whatever you say, is the artist. So it looks like the art is different, maybe a little bit more cartoon. I can't really tell yet, but nevertheless, though, it looks good, and I have been enjoying this series overall. And again, this is a new story arc, so this is now just called Canon. So issue number 6. All right. Next, we wound up getting Battle World Runaways issue number. What are we on this one? 4. My Secret Wars titles are definitely dwindling down this week, guys, or this time, because it's a lot of the stories I've lost my interest at this point, and they've been going on too long. And I'm really ready for the new Marvel Universe, so that's why I kind of stopped reading the last couple issues of these. But this is Runaways issue number 4. Next, we got a book that piqued my interest out of these 50 Years of S.H.I.E.L.D. books, and this one looked good. This was 50 Years of S.H.I.E.L.D. Fury number 1, as it has your classic Nick Fury on there, and then it has your modern day Nick Fury on there. And really cool cover here. I'm hopefully, if I have the opportunity, if it's still available, I'll review this book over on Comic Frontline. I want to see what this one really is about and break this one down for you. So this is Fury number 1. Next, we have a book that I think that DC is doing really well right now, and this is Sinestro, issue number 15. And he goes face off against Lobo. Well, hopefully Sinestro kicks his ass, and that's why Lobo, his book has gotten canceled, because he dies. I don't know if that happens, but that would be cool. That would be an awesome way to cancel his series. Not a fan of the Lobo series. Never read it. I think I read maybe a little bit of him. I don't know. Whatever. I don't like the new version of Lobo, and but I do like the Sinestro book. And so if there's a book that I can suggest to you guys to read that's kind of in line with what's going on with what's happened in Green Lantern in the past. It's Sinestro issue 15. All right, next we have a book that's just really weird. Jason Aaron writes it, and that's Weird World issue number 4. This book has just been weird, but again, I really loved it. In some way, I think just Jason Aaron's writing it really nice. The progression has been good. In the first issue, I debated about dropping after that first issue, and then the second issue was just kind of comical, and the third issue here, it wound up ending up where he's in like this Man-Thing's like territory or whatever it is. I don't know. We'll see where it goes, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. And this is Weird World issue number 4. All right, next I got Years of Future Past issue number 5, and this is the conclusion to this series. It's been a pretty solid series. We got to learn some crazy stuff about these two, and I'm not sure what's going to be in store for Kitty Pryde's daughter and their son there, but it's been a solid series. Very political, reminds me a lot of what X-Men kind of used to be about. So this is Years of Future Past issue number 5. Now, guys, don't worry. There will be a countdown video this week of these comics, so I'll still do that. And there will be a Wednesday morning comic talk this week as well. Sorry I could not do that, just to the fact being that it was the Jewish holiday and my wife celebrates it, so I was spending the day with the family on Wednesday. So just wanted to let you know that. Now for the other stuff that I wound up getting that fits into Bat Week. So if you guys know me by now, I did not read a lot of Batman before pre-New 52. I've read all the New 52 stuff, but I haven't read any of the pre-New 52 stuff. So for me, a lot of these things are brand new reads. So I went to the store, got a couple trades. They were having a sale on Batman stuff, and the first thing I wound up getting was Batman: Death in the Family. That's right, guys. Definitely excited to read this one. The volume collects from pages of Batman 426 through 429. 440 through 442 of the New Teen Titans or New Titans, and number 60, 61. So yeah, so this is I'm really excited to read this this whole tale here, and this is part of what's going on Bat Week, where I'll be reviewing miscellaneous stories of the trades that I bought this week, plus some individual issues as well. So this is Batman: Death in the Family trade. So definitely excited to read that. The next book I wound up getting is Batman Hush. This one was Jeff Loeb, and Jim Lee does the artwork. I heard that this book was excuse me, I can't talk today. Phenomenal, and I love the cover here. It's absolutely gorgeous. Love Harley Quinn and Huntress in there. When I was looking at this book, the interior artwork inside of it, it's just awesome. And there you get to see Amanda Waller, the old school Amanda Waller. And just looking at the different characters in here, it's just it was just like wow. And Catwoman is just beautiful. I mean, this is beautiful artwork. And so I'm really excited to read Batman Hush. Again, I will be reading these in kind of like a cycle. One from this book, one from the other book, one from the other book, and giving you my thoughts and opinions, and hopefully you guys will watch that and my emotions coming from these series for the first time. So this is Batman Hush. All right, next I wound up getting is Batman Nightfall Volume 1. Now, I've always had miscellaneous issues of this series, but I never read it because of the fact being is that I never had the whole thing. So now I wound up getting this whole thing. I think I paid $13 for this trade, and obviously this is the one where Bane breaks Batman's back, and he's not Batman for a while, and he hands it over. So I got this volume here, and so this is really exciting. Can't wait to read that. And then last but not least, I got Batman Nightfall. So that's volume 2, so the second volume to this. So the only one that I have left is 3 to get, but they didn't have that there. So yeah, definitely excited for this. Definitely excited for Bat Week here on Comic Book Corner 2.0. All Batman stuff all week long, except for the countdown and Wednesday morning comic talk. So hopefully you guys will stick with me for the week as I celebrate one of the most iconic characters in comic book history, Batman. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed Comic Book Haul week number 186. And fans, as always, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. And until the next comic book review, this is Mike Spider signing off. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Bye.